I want to talk to you about an article that I read in The Athletic, and this is kind of getting off subject a little
Yeah,
bit,
no, go ahead.
but is it true that you've seen the movie The Equalizer like over 2,000 times? There was a whole article, and I mean, it said you lost relationships because of watching The
Yo,
Equalizer.
that's a fact. Yo,
What
it's funny because I just watched it last night.
you did? So the article was true.
It's true.
What is it with The Equalizer? I mean, I get it. I've seen The Equalizer, so I get it. But I mean, this was in 2020. I read this. This article's from 2020,
Yeah.
and it said you've seen it almost 2,000 times, and that's 2.5 years ago.
Yep. I probably watched it way more than that now. Like why I like it is because it's like my whole life, right? The wicked has always ruled over me. You know what I'm saying? Even before boxing, like the wicked has always ruled over me. And what I like about it is that here comes this guy, just this regular. He looks like he's regular on the outside,
Right.
but he's the most dangerous person that you stand in front of, and you don't even know it.
16 seconds.
Afraid to make a single sound. Afraid I will never find a way out. So here I am and I will not run.
19 seconds.
And I like how in that movie how the wicked get what they deserve by the good guy. How the good guy like, okay, I know you think you untouchable. I know you think money and power and all that means something, but I'm about to prove you wrong today. If you don't get it right today, this can be your last time breathing. And I'm not asking you to get it right. I'm telling you to get it right. Like, and that's why I love it. And that's like my alter ego. Like when I fight A sides. Like they may have all the money behind them, all the politics, all the media, all that stuff is fine. But when we get in that ring, I'm telling you, it's about to happen to you. Like I don't care about none of that. When we get in that ring, you in the ring with the most dangerous guy that you ever gonna fight. Period. Uskategi. And when he was talking, I'm like, this guy has no idea. He's like, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm like, this guy is a lost soul. He has no idea what's about to happen. He literally has no idea what's about to happen.
Then came with the right hand. You'll see the jab is a rangefinder, more than a rangefinder. It landed.
Beautiful
and,
combo.
and the straight right hand came behind it. So the early woes of Uskategi in his fights continue.
So did you lose a girlfriend because of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you watch Equalizer every single night. I'm like, oh well. like I don't think that was the reason we broke up. But I think
Right. I mean, the fact that they wrote, I mean, the article was about, and if anyone, it's on there, you can find it online on theathletic.com, but it was about more than just that. But that was the headline that you, but it, you know, I see why, because it's like an analogy. It's sort of like mirrors your career and how you've seen your career in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and just my life, like I like how like, because we live in a generation now, right, where you can do something bad or dishonorable, and it makes money, and people say, well, it's bit, and they nowadays when you a piece of shit, they say it's just business. They try to hide behind business, but no, that's not business. That's how you are, and we live in a generation where as long as it make money. Oh, I don't care. It can be something that goes against your morals, your principles.
Right.
But as long as it make money, though, the world will support it. That's the generation we live in now. Like, it's crazy to me that the people, the media know my story. Nobody gets behind me. Nobody say, that's wrong. You want to know why? Oh, because Floyd Mayweather did it. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. I was taught to treat the janitor just like you treat the CEO. It's not okay. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I love about that movie is that he like, no, this is right, this is wrong, and it's good. I'm gonna make it right. Like you heard what he said when he said when he had beat up the two cops in the back of the store, and he said, you will return all the money that you stole from them people. Mm-hmm. You will tell them it will never happen again. You do this, and this video will never be seen. But if you don't, it's gonna be on every news outlet in the area. He said, now I'm offering you the chance to do the right thing. Take it. Like I'm giving you the chance to do the right thing, man. Just do the right thing.
Yeah. Well, boxing is known for not doing the right thing. I mean, you know that. You can go through, from the start of the history of the sport is all about fighters getting ripped off and fighters being treated bad. And a lot of fans, I think, complain about fighters wanting money. But how can you blame a fighter for trying to maximize
his earning
the amount of
potential.
money he gets?
But Joe, I'm gonna ask you a question, George. If you can, name me a fighter that's been penalized for winning.
I can't. I told you, Lonnie. This is why I've ever since I met you, and we haven't stayed in touch all those 10 years. But I followed your career. And I saw when you lost to Kovalev, and I remember when you beat Uzcategui. I think I reached out to you on Instagram or something. Said, "Man, great win."
Yeah,
and it's like in the last couple of months, I kind of blinked and said, "Whatever happened to Lionell Thompson?" And it was like the movie. If I was doing a movie right now, it'd be like, "Whatever happened to Lonnie B?" Because I went back on BoxRec, I said, "Did I miss something? Did he have a fight that he lost, or did he announce his retirement?" And I went on BoxRec, and it just said you were inactive. That's when I reached out to you, because you had the big win, and then suddenly it was like you disappeared.
Right.
Well, it seems like it's going to be tough. I mean, especially after being out for 3 years. I can't see any of the top guys saying, "Yeah, we'll fight you," because they're all saying, "How's it going to look for me to get beat by this guy that hasn't fought in 3 years?" So, I mean, I'm not
crazy, George. That's really, these guys know that no matter. Listen, my thing is this, right? How they say you preserve food? Like if you eat food and how do you preserve it? You wrap it up and put it in the freezer.
Yeah. Deep. Well, you've been in the deep freezer.
Right. So it's like this, right? The way I look at it is like, it don't matter how many years I've been off. Because you gotta look at it, right? A lot of these guys got a lot of wear and tear, fighting back to back, wear and tear on your body. Training camp, wear and tear on your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. I've been going to camps, but I've been chilling for the most part. Like, I won't be punch drunk when my career is over. So like I look at the positive. Like, that's the blessing about having layoffs, is that, well, look, that's 3 years you ain't been getting hit. So when you do start fighting again, I'm still young, I'm still fresh. I go to the doctor, get checked. The doctor didn't believe I was 37 years old. They're like, "What?" I'm like, I'm 30. I'm 37. Like, even when I train with the young guys, I'm not gonna say no names, but they can't even keep up with me. They get like, we be sparring. I ain't gonna say no names, but champions looking at the clock like,